Hey there, PE gang. This is Physical Education with Coach, and I am your coach, Coach Cullen Carroll. Today we're going to be visiting series number 2 for learning the bodyweight squat. The first exercise, you're just going to need your body, but you will need to provide yourself with a counterbalance weight. That could be a brick, that could be a large pot, that could be a ball. I'm going to use a 20-pound plate myself. That typically helps me counterbalance my good squat. Even if you have a small dog that's under 20 pounds, you could pick that thing up and it could help balance your squat out. So listen for the exercises, try to keep up with the cadence. There will be some rest involved. If at any moment you need to pause it, learn the technique, and then replay, feel free to do so. Here we go. We're gonna start with a yoga squat. So you're gonna sit down in your squat, feet are flat. You're gonna take your elbows and push them into the crooks of your knee, and you're going to try and push out. Kind of like the butterfly exercise. We're trying to make some space in between our legs for our hips to drop in. Now grab your counterbalance weight and stick it out as you sit down. Stick it out, sit down, and stand up. Stick it out, sit down, stand up. Stick it out, sit down, stand up. Good job. Take a rest. Get about 20 seconds here, and then we're going to go back to our yoga squat. Deep breaths in between our rounds here. In the nose, out the mouth, arms at the side, spread the chest, nice and relaxed. Okay, let's get into our yoga squat. Feet are flat, about hip to shoulder width apart. Okay, my back is nice and flat. My elbows are pushing into my knees. My hands are together. My head is straight. And we're going to go ahead and transition into our counterbalance squat. Stick the plate out, squat, stand up. Plate out, squat, stand up. Counterbalance, squat, stand. Counterbalance, squat, stand. You can also use a set of dumbbells to do this. Anything you can find to counterbalance your body weight, because what we want to try and do is give yourself a sense of security sitting all the way down into a flat-footed position, because the name of the game is force over pressure. Here we go. Let's get into our yoga squat. We want more surface area applied to the floor for all that pressure, for all of that force to disperse itself through. The other name of the game is balance, right? If we're trying to provide balance for a good squat, we want our feet flat on the floor so that our body can focus on balancing and producing force through the whole foot. Counterbalance, squat. Counterbalance, squat. Counterbalance, squat. One more. Counterbalance, squat. Good job, guys. Doing really well. Let's keep this up for a couple more rounds, and then I think we'll be ready to move on to the third in the series, which is going to be just a bodyweight squat workout. But for now, these are always good to revisit if you want to clean up your technique a little bit. Let's go ahead and do a side view, sit into our yoga squat. Here we go. Remember, our arms are pushing into the knees to provide space for the hips to drop in between the knees. We're trying to keep our center of mass over our foot. Back's nice and flat. Let's go ahead and transition to our counterbalance squat. Stick it out, sit and stand. Make sure those feet are about hip to shoulder width apart. We don't want them too narrow. We don't want them too wide. We're gonna sit down, counterbalance. Sit down, counterbalance. Good job, guys. Rest. And we have one more set left. Whew! Those squat muscles are working today. Let's try and finish this one strong. Deep breaths in between sets. Here we go. Sit to that yoga squat. And this is going to be our last round. Shoulders back, back flat, feet flat, Hips are right on top of the feet there, right? We're trying to remain in balance. 5 seconds. Good, go ahead and stand up. Grab your counterbalance, push it out, sit down and stand. 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 Push it out, sit down, stand. And that is it. Keep breathing. In the nose, out the mouth. Nice and relaxed. You just finished series number 2 in learning how to perform the bodyweight squat. The final video in the series will be a bodyweight squat workout, so make sure you're prepared for that and your technique is flawless. Have a great day.